Yeah, Jason Martell. I'm with DeMarini. It's a great bat. It's treated me really well. I've been with him now going on 3 years. And been to conference, I don't even know. I think 13 was my first year. So, you know.
You had a hell of a run. You're a senior citizen of the conference.
Yeah, I'm old. I've been around a long time. Well, it took me a lot of years to figure out my swing in itself, as far as how to hit at the upper level versus the lower level. Lower level, you're keeping it down. Upper level, you're keeping it down, and you're able to hit it out. I don't really go with too high of a leg kick. I want to get down. I want to be balanced. I want to keep my hands back, and I rely on a lot of hip rotation and hand speed to come through the ball. And I want to snap wrist and fly open on impact if I'm trying to hit for power or distance, no matter whether it's backside or pull. I think I drive the knob to the ball, and then as my timing and I see where the ball needs to be hit, that's when I start to snap. So it's driving the forehand to the ball, through the ball, and then I feel like I'm snapping on impact. To be honest with you, you don't want to make in-game changes. You have to make adjustments based off where pitchers are trying to get you out and fielders are playing you. So for me, I do concentrate really hard on the snap. I'm usually looking for one of two locations for a pitch. In my mind, I feel like I know where the pitcher wants to get me out. So that's my first look. Is that going to be strike? Is that not going to be strike? If it's not something I want to hit, then I'll let it go. Obviously, the second location is the location that I want to hit the ball in. So if the pitcher messes up and hits that ball, I'll handle that one a little bit better. But as far as the rotation and the snap, that's all timing. And you know, each pitcher tries to switch up the timing. They'll go flat, they'll go inside, outside, higher, lower, fall short, whatever the case may be. Over the years, when you get to know the pitchers and you know the tendencies, it makes it a little bit easier. But as far as in-game adjustments, I don't really try to make too many. Most of my adjustments are really staying on the ball and drive it the other way whenever I have to make those adjustments.
My name's Mike Williams, born and raised in Miami, Florida. Stay in Ohio at the moment for my job. Playing with JBL. 2023. I'll play them again in 2024. Swing the DeMarini here. My power is all from my legs. I have a long stride, so I use my lower half more. And then I have a cut swing at the same time. So basically, I'm more of a control swing guy. So I like to guide my balls where they're going with a little power behind it. So when I get on my front foot, I do less rotation. But for me, it's more of, if it's inside, I try to stay left of the pitcher. If it's outside, I go right of the pitcher. But for me, I pick my holes. Pick your holes and pick your battles.
How's it going? My name's Brandon Bartels. Everybody knows me in the softball world as BZ. I'm from Belleville, Illinois. Most people, I'd just say St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a big gym guy. I'm 215 pounds. I'm in there every day, 6 days a week. Hit a bunch. Like I said, when my front foot goes up, usually that's when my hands drop. Then I go forward, and then I almost like I'm sitting there, and then here you go, explode, go like that, and then I feel almost like my front side, my shoulder, and that does more of the work on the backside. Almost like I'm throwing my shoulder out to get the backside, compared to an inside pitch. I'm using more of my hips. My hand does snap. It's a more of a snap rotation, like when everything gets in. So my hands snap, my legs snap, everything snaps. This game is 90% mental. That's for sure. I'm a very mental player. It makes me just attack when I'm at the plate. It's me against the pitcher.
I went to the spring training and got some hitting advice from some guys like Robert Blackburn and these guys. And the main thing that I've been trying to incorporate is trying not to be a lot of movement back here and just having very short, like already loaded. When I'm coiling, I like to kind of bring everything up and my hips up.
A little bit of coil counter rotation, right?
Right, yep. And I automatically am kind of coming back a little bit with my hands, I feel like, when I'm coiling. And the more I can control that, I feel like the better, more consistent I am. And then when I'm exploding through, my hands are lagging back, and then I have that, I feel like I kind of snap through, like you were saying before. And depending on where I'm making, contact with the ball, whether I'm trying to pull or hit middle or push, obviously it varies a little bit. So like if I'm really exploding through the ball, I'm really stepping to it and trying to explode through it. I feel like the more I can stay back but be moving my momentum forward, the more power I can generate.
I want to thank everybody. We're starting our 16th year of the show. Can't believe it. I was a young guy in my 40s when we started. Progressed down to playing senior ball, getting me to ton of great people, having a lot of fun along the way. Learned a lot of things from a lot of the pros. My son aged, got to watch him take part of it, become an all-state athlete, become a very good hitter. Had a lot of fun together. Got to play on a high arc team for numerous years. Got to play with family and friends co-ed. Went down to Florida, met Dave North, Woodlawn Hitting Club. Dave became like a dad to me. Bear, myself, and Dave had a lot of fun. As I've aged in the 60s, had 2 knees and a hip replacement, some cancer surgery last year, and now at 71, I'm working with my grandkids on their swing, even Wyatt, having a good time with them. I'm still working full-time. I'm grain farming in Wisconsin. We raise corn and soybeans. My nephew, brother, Brett as well, who's a pharmacist, but also farmer, and we work together in the spring and fall. We have my helpers Eve and Wyatt with me in the combine. My wife Mary is just awesome. Brett and I get to hit a lot. He's not playing a lot with the kids, but we get to hit almost every day, or at least once or twice a week. I'm trying to make a comeback after all this at 71. I'll be down at Woodlawn visiting Dave and the boys for Thanksgiving, but my camps are very limited, so get a hold of Steve Emily, sliacademy.com. And also Softball Magazine has their spring training, which is just phenomenal with the pros and everybody else. I want to thank the pros and everybody else for all the years. DeMarini Softball has been our main sponsor. Evil Sports, Bob Russell, been with him for 25 years. The Evil Sports Ball is just fantastic. GT USA. Swing Makeover Show is on sportstechnique.com and on YouTube, and you get a 10% discount off the Evil Sports and off of the GT by using the Swing Makeover code. Thanks, everybody.